Alright. Here we go again. Back at you live. Here we go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. This is The Machine. Take 2. Let's get right into it. I know what I'm doing now. I can get in way earlier than I did before. So, here we go.
Struggling with ammo and things like that. There is also an ammo crate on the bottom floor of the Pack-a-Punch area, sort of underneath the stairs, so make sure to use that if you need to in a pinch as well. You're gonna basically be spamming.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the full
Requiem actual strike team is on the ground.
You have your orders, strike team.
Okay, it's still there. Hold on. Let's see here. Fifteen. So I need about 9,000 points.
Investigate the site. Contain the threat.
It's gonna drive me insane. Let's get this out of the way. Let's go here. Boom. Oh Lord. Got it.
So, this is Ground Zero. Whatever happened here is the cause of the dimensional breaches all over the world. The undead.
That's correct, Dr. Gray. Let's get the team inside.
I need 8,250 points just to get to the freaking power. So let's probably get a dope points here in the beginning here. Not miss again. Like I just did there.
Not so mouthy now, are you? Next.
Alright, come on. Nice. Take some better. Nice to have.
Kill. Unleash the horde all you want. think I hit a nerve.
towards the end this round. Let's see. Let me check out something here. Oh, sweet. It's already signed in. I don't think I call that nearby. Okay.
Can't confirm. Ventilating the skull. Get the fuck out of here.
Cussing. Outrageous. We got enough to open the whole facility up here.
Doors opening on their own. We're just gonna pretend that's not even a bit ominous.
This is Omega Group's doing. They came here and reactivated a long-dead Nazi experiment. Gray, thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure. Even though their necrosis is quite progressed, it would seem these creatures were once human. We should really get the power on before we make any assumptions.
Energy stabilization required.
Oh, jip, 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 yeah.
Energy stabilization at 100%.
Let's suspect over to here. Oh, no.
Stabilization restored. Anomaly generated.
Zombie, I need you to chill out.
That's a dimensional breach, like the others. That's what Project End Station was. A gateway to another dimension. But why? For what purpose? It just disappeared.
Strike team, do you read me? Strike team, report. What the hell just happened?
Systems are showing unidentifiable residue, which suggests... Oh dear. You didn't go through the portal, did you?
Has any soldier had a weirder career than me?
Lucky me, huh? He's got the freaking one weapon. Lucky me, huh? Okay, be right back. Okay.
A radioactive specimen is moving towards you. Ooh, radiation levels are through the roof.
So
That thing's practically a walking atom bomb.
leave one here.
The life form split in two. Survival mechanics? Probably. Sorry, not the time. Please don't die.
This can't be fun for you.
Anymore. I got this already. Okay. Okay, first things first. get stamina up. I'd rather have stamina up. Let's go get stamina up here.
Struggling. Hi guys, Mr. Waffles here. There's been a lot of confusion about how to open the confused about where your portal's gone with ammo and things like that. Look at the map, and also an ammo crate on the bottom floor of the Pack-a-Punch area, sort of underneath the star icon on there. The first portal that will always spawn into your game will be the one ether the machine 20 active. The one with the 1.5 machine room pick do the Easter here, because otherwise there are 3 parts for the by which portal. Let me give you an example. If you forge the Pack-a-Punch machine and then the next portal that spawns in your game is the Nachtarantoten roof portal, then the first Ethoscope part is going to be underneath the stairs in the spawn area of the map. If, however, you forge the Pack-a-Punch and then use the portal at the back of the pond to travel to the Dark Ether, then your first Ethoscope part is going to be on the crash site plane. And
idea what it is?
Looks like a component from a data collector. Perhaps the station created it in order to explore another dimension.
Bring it on, I can take it.
It's our lucky day, Strike Team. We have new orders from the Director. We are to shut down the dimensional breach in an effort to contain the spread. Suggestions?
I think a complete shutdown of...
I can't remember all the spawns.
Stairs, so... to return to the Dark Ether again now, this time via a specific portal. There should be a newly spawned portal in the Speed Cola room, also known as the Med Bay. Take that portal back to the Dark Ether, and when you're in there, and by the way, I hope you've picked up your Ethoscope already from the table where you crafted it before, head into the little viewing deck, viewing room on the side of the Speed Cola Med Bay area, and you should see a diary on a table outlined in yellow that you can pick up. Grab it and then run back down to the center of the room, and as you do so, you might start hearing anomaly detected. This is a sign that there is a ghost present nearby, but you need to find where he is, and so you're going to run around the room and look. Mine is just here, as you can see, and when I get near it, it's going to give me the chance to spawn the ghost in, because there'll be a
particle accelerator would sever the link between the two realities. But how to do that? What about that computer? Maybe that's where they stored the shutdown procedure.
Anomaly detect processing.
A blue ball that appears one of three. I said before, listen for the anomaly detected sound. The third and final ghost is on to spawn, so run over, and like I said before, listen for the anomaly detected sound, look for the blue ball that will allow you to spawn the ghost in the ghost, and then give him the diary for the second time. The third and final...
Project End Station, 19th of March, 1944. Dr. Church, you are studying.
Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Processing.
Vocal 3rd of April, 1944.
final ghost is on the Ethoscope workbench.
Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. Processing.
Over PHT, 22nd of August, 1944. It took losing Normandy to finally get Sir Furious' attention. Now, at last, he wants to weaponize our findings here at End Station. It was an idea that occurred to me the moment I first conceived of the Wexler. If we can restore the minds of our necrotized soldiers, even just to follow simple commands, we could unleash an undead army on both fronts. Just imagine each brave German who falls in battle rising back up to protect the fatherland. It gives me joy to picture the enemy running in terror from men who cannot die.
She should be right in front of it in the particle accelerator room, or sort of thereabouts at least. So listen for the sound, spawn it in when you find the blue ball, and then give the ghost the diary. You should be able to do this all in one ether teleport, but if you don't, you're going to need to go back through the speed cola portal like you did originally in order to do this. With the three ghosts getting their diaries, you can go back to the normal world and go back to the medbay viewing room that
Wrong way.
Password received. Initializing the Veshla.
Warning. Initialization interrupted. Power required.
Now there's something you don't see in your average evil Nazi secret bunker.
By the looks of it, it was built specifically for the undead. But why?
that I mentioned previously, where you picked up the diary, and in there, you should be able to interact with the computer and input a password, which is actually written on the desk just to your right. The big chamber in front of you should start glowing blue, and this is a sign that you're ready for the part of this Easter egg that requires you to have the Wonder Weapon and to have finished all its elemental upgrades, so I'm going to explain how to do all of those now. If you know how to do those already, you can skip forward to the timestamp on screen or linked in the description down below and move on with the steps. We'll start off with the free Wonder Weapon Easter egg because that's the most likely way that you're going to be able to get the Wonder Weapon in your game at this early a round. The halves dropped and to the another go. Now that that little Easter egg is done, we can start on the actual elemental upgrades themselves. Let's begin. First of all, the electric upgrade. With your newly acquired base level wonder weapon, you need to return to the Dark Ether. And to do this, we're going to be using, and I recommend here, the portal in the particle accelerator room. Once you've held square on that portal and teleported back to the Dark Ether, run upstairs into the outside area. We're going to be looking for
An attempt to restore brain functionality? Perhaps an effort to create a more docile, obedient creature?
Last one's up here, right? Yeah, you turn over here, and it's gonna be right over here. Yes. Okay. Left, right, and okay. Turn around for a second.
Oh, there's a charging function built into that ammo. The longer you hold the trigger, the more powerful your lightning blast becomes.
Okay, I remember how to do that.
3 yellow crystals, and we're going to need to suck those crystals with the wonder weapon, and as such, if it's got full ammo, you're going to need to fire the wonder weapon once just so you have the ability to suck. Your 3 crystal spawns are as follows. 1 crystal is on the kind of pond, the on your left, and it back to the not up to the box. Got to do the particle portal. Once it's the yellow energy sucked up, the box one, second on our list is the gas upgrade. Go to the top floor of Nacht, the roof, and you should see a yellow canister just out of reach. You're going to use the suck feature of the wonder weapon. So if you've got full ammo in it, then you need to shoot a shot so that you're able to suck with your left trigger.
did the trick. That took a load off your shoulders.
What do you think the Soviets are planning, Weaver? Given where the breaches have occurred, they must have exposed themselves to considerable risk.
In truth, Dr. Gray, we don't know much about Omega Group. A contact of mine, Maxis, have been investigating them before she went off-grid. I hope they haven't found her.
I need to get my normal one back. Gosh darn it. Since from down there, I'll do the thing with that one. One thing I've learned you could do many at a time, so that's what I'm doing.
And then simply do as I'm doing here, stand where I'm standing, aim at the yellow canister and suck it, and it should fly right over to you and you'll be able to pick it up. Make sure you don't get confused and grab intel here, by the way. You want to make sure you're grabbing the canister. We're going to bring that canister to where Deadshot Daiquiri is on the map, so follow me as I'm going in the gameplay here, and you should see on the wall just ahead of you, there is a spot where you can place the canister down. You then need to fill it up with the gas from dead plague hounds, so easiest way to do this is just to wait for a plague hound round and then bring a plague hound down there and kill it right in front of the canister, right there. And if you do that once or twice, you should find that the gas gets sucked up and the canister is filled. Pick the canister back up and run over to this box that I'm showing you in the crash site area of the map. It's got vines all over it. You're going to place the canister on top of that box and then shoot open the of upgrade. Go to the crash site on the map and look inside the cockpit of the plane. You should see a metal site on our list is the fire upgrade or laser upgrade. Go to the crash site on the map and look inside the cockpit of the plane. You should see a metal box and you're going to want to shoot that with a bullet-based gun typically, and you should see the top of it flip open. You then need to go to the Dark Ether. Specifically, we need to use the Dark Ether portal near Quick Revive. Go to the Dark Ether and run over to that fuse box that we just shot. You'll find that now the cockpit of the plane is actually flying in the air and the box is exposed, ready for you to pick up a fuse from inside it. The next step's going to require us to head back to the Dark Ether again. So a bit later in your game, when your portal's back, you can go right through it, and you're going to need to head over to the Deadshot Daiquiri machine this time. As you can see in the gameplay here, near Deadshot Daiquiri, there is a box which you can use your fuse on, so go over to it and hold square. Your last thing to do now then is to run over to that same box that we just basically lasered with that fuse, which is now going to be in a different place on the bed of a truck in front of the pond area, swamp area where Quick Revive is.
That was easy.
This ammo unleashes a fiery blast that... well, it pretty much just fights fire with fire.
Great description. I wonder, does it matter if it's shockwave or not? I'll try this out. Let me try this. Yeah, it has to be the shockwave. That sucks. Dumb. Dumb.
What will they think of next?
Crap. Where's that drop?
Or jump onto the weapon. Wonder weapon. The box will break and drop a flask, which will be on the floor below where the box was, so you can run over there and just.
Okay. Oh, right in front of me. Big guy, come to daddy.
Don't try rushing at me.
Did you see that? The chemical reaction occurring to that fungus.
Yeah.
Could be useful.
Let's go, baby.
That's a winner. Throwing syntax. Throwing syntax.
Damn it. Yep. See that? It like did not register my kills on that.
Appears to be some kind of chemical freezing agent. Nitrogen. Not bad, that.
So much for you.
This is going amazingly well.
Exfil window closed. Raptor 1 will circle back later.
Man, we're doing way better. Wait.
Just hold square to blast the wood upgrade. With your base unupgraded wonder weapon, head on our left box pond area. What to do now then
This is the
is
last
to
one.
run over to
Right? This is the last one. Sorry, I was wrong. This is the last one. Yeah. Frickin' heck. Okay, we're doing really good actually. We're doing frickin' fantastic. What the sound? I think dogs come around 13.
My name is Alex Mason, and I will have my revenge!
Shot me.
Double points. It's their souls.
Come to daddy. Come to daddy.
The containers filled up with that gas coming off those poor dogs. Oh, I can only imagine the smell. Nova 5. If the Nazis weaponized it for close combat, can't imagine it's as lethal as Nova 6. Maybe hold your breath when firing, just in case.
Power restored. Proceeding with initialization. Warning. Initialization interrupted. Decontamination agent.
Just cut it off.
Wait a minute, wait. If we could restore brain functionality,
Okay.
to that same box that we just and was on by that site to stay the time it's your final upgrade bay room that we activated before and shoot the colored corners of that canister that could be red. That's the way we completed this step. You'll then see a red case light up on the outside of the viewing room and this portal will spawn in. You need to take that portal and return to that red box I just showed you. It's gonna have a ghosty boy that you can spawn in outside it, so go over to that hole.
Stay with me here. To the correct subject. That subject could then help us deactivate the accelerator.
That's quite a leap there, Weaver.
Big guy spawned.
But not entirely out of the question. Yeah, you know what? That could do it.
Hold square and red box I just showed, and this spawning ammo type, you'll have completed this step. You'll then see a red case light up on the outside of the viewing room and this portal will spawn in. You need to take that portal and return to that red box I just showed you. It's gonna have a ghosty boy that you can spawn in outside it, so go over to that, hold square, and you'll get a little cutscene. It'll end, return you to the normal world, and you'll be able to pick up a wrench where those guys were just talking. It'll be on the floor. Bring the wrench up to the spawn area of the map and use it multiple times on the side of the tank, as you can see I'm doing here. Then a zombie will pop out of the top. You need to kill that zombie and then use an explosive on the top of the tank in order.
Leave one zombie and him.
Aim for the eyes and you can't go wrong. I'll admit, I got lucky there. Trust me, you're better off dead. That's what we call a twofer.
Okay, here we go. Got the big dog still alive. I'm gonna keep him till the end here because he's a big star. Holy moly, he's just freaking spawned in right there. Hello.
Anomaly detected.
Are you certain no one saw us come down here?
Lazarev and his people have gone into Bosnia. Just make sure no one else knows. Trust me, no one knows we helped ourselves to whatever this is.
You know perfectly well what it is. Gold. Now for both of us to buy a nice dacha in the country.
I do not know why they needed gold for a big fish tank, but at least this is to take out.
That is no aquarium, Kalashnik. Look more like a gas chamber. Fucking Nazis.
Whole place stinks of death, Dmitriev. But you and I will be rich long after bad smell fades away.
Oh!
Throwing Semtex.
Hit you early.
Throwing Semtex.
order to get the tank to fire. I'm doing it in my gameplay. The craft station out of a tree just a few moments ago. Split a megaton and feed each of its halves into the...
Okay. Get the dogs here so they die.
Who's next? I got time to kill.
Well, we got plenty of subjects. Ideas?
It could be any of them, really. I don't know. Do any of them look particularly knowledgeable about particle acceleration and nuclear fission?
Awaiting second subject.
the canister one at a time. When you have fed in 2 halves, your team will need to go up to the viewing deck in the medbay and you'll activate the computer to fuse those halves back together. This will end with the newly fused zombie
Commencing primary function. Decontamination in progress.
You're way better off than
warning. Subject has broken containment.
That could have gone better.
This isn't over. Get out. Now.
I ain't stopping till you're all back in the ground. I'll admit, I got lucky there.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
My son, you look good. I know you can.
Breaking out of its cage and actually running off, and we're now very, very close to the end of the Easter egg. So it's at this point that you're going to want to get set up with everything you need. Your perks, your armor, your pack-a-punch. Also make sure that if you can afford it, you buy yourself like a firebow or some similar thing, because that's really useful for taking out some of the stuff in the boss fight. And I stress, if you can get multiple teammates with the Wonder Weapon here and get upgrades on those, I highly recommend it. In my opinion, the two best upgrades to use are the electric upgrade and the fire upgrade. They are my favorites by far, and the ray gun obviously is really good too, but if you can bring the Wonder Weapon in, definitely do in my opinion, because it's just so useful. Then when your team is ready for the fight, go into Nocturne Totem and look for the newly spawned in anomaly. Activate it, travel to the Dark Ether, and run around looking for an anomaly detected signal just like you saw before with the blue ghosty boys. This is where my one spawned in the corner. You're gonna spawn in a ghost of Orlov and he's gonna talk for a little while. Just to make things easier for myself, I'm gonna run around outside while he does his chatting, and then as that ends, he is going to drop a picture of his family, which should drop onto the floor and is our token into the boss fight. That is how you start the boss fight, so you obviously need to be well prepared here. Now, if he finishes his little cutscene, he finishes talking, he drops the card, and then you go back to the normal world and there is no picture on the floor, you need to reactivate this again. So go to the next round, fight through a load more zombies, activate that ether portal once more, go over to the blue ghosty boy, activate him, hear his spiel one more time, and then he should drop it onto the floor and you'll be able to pick it up and actually grab it. It's a bit buggy. Triarch Easter eggs just have built-in nonsense sometimes, and we just have to try and get around it as best we can as players. So you're in the boss fight now, you've got your wonder weapons, hopefully they're going to be really, really useful. We're going to be protecting Orlov while he fiddles with some computers. He'll start towards the pack-a-punch and then run to different spots around the room. You need to go crazy on all of the megatons, dogs, and zombies spawning in that are going to be trying to attack him, and you also can get ammo back here really easily by killing megatons with your wonder weapon. That's a really good pro tip for if you're struggling with ammo and things like that. There is also an ammo crate on the bottom floor of the pack-a-punch area, sort of underneath the stairs, so make sure to use that if you need to in a pinch as well. You're going to basically be spamming your wonder weapon the entire time and just making sure that Orlov stays alive. Like I said, this has a couple of different stages. He'll finish in one place and then he'll move over to another, so make sure that you're safe in that time, and also don't be afraid to do things like pop your ether shroud earlier in the fight here, because you're going to recharge it up by just killing everything in your path. You do ideally want to have an ether shroud for when this all finishes though, because it's going to make the last bit of this Easter egg much easier. You're going to get a cue from Orlov that things are finished, it's all wrapped up, and you're now able to leave the room where previously you were locked inside. You need to get to an exfil that is going to be indicated on your map. Now,
Stay away from me.
Ready? Here we go.
Next exfil window is up.
These faces are familiar to me. I knew them once. Years past. They were my simia. My family. I came here to this cursed land to do a job. And nigga, they had me. Yet, they made me turn on this machine of the damned. It caused horrible things. I caused horrible things. And they have big plans. You are here to solve them. I will help you. We will shut off this infernal machine. Close the gateway. It will be the first step. I will repair the damage I have done.
Remarkable. Its brain functionality has been restored enough to recall its former self. Bet Mary Shelley would have something to say about this.
Deactivate the accelerator's priority 1, strike team. If that thing can't do it, why
How many is that? I've actually lost count.
exfil window gone.
I must complete the system.
Bringing it. Why don't you learn your lesson?
Oh, that's not good.
Deploying war machine. Condition critical. Send a medic. Oh, I'm just getting started. Throwing Semtex. Throwing Semtex. They're gone.
Oh, shit.
You assholes never shut up. Oh,
Sure. Now then, I want to see them go.
That's all I need to hear. Raptor 1 is inbound, strike team. Get the hell out of there.
Hey, he's trying to kill me right when I'm trying to get out of here. Please do that to jump. Oh my god. I'm not dying.
Raptor 1 is the LZ, Requiem Avenue.
Oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Get your butt in here.
They're dead.
Raptor 1 on the ground, Requiem. Strike team, we gotta go. Let's move it.
I'm trying.
Yes! This is Raptor 1. Strike team on board for extraction. Requiem, Alpha site just went nuclear. Facility has been destroyed. Good work, strike team. We've closed the breach. But I got a feeling Omega Group is just getting started.
Dude, that ending was crazy. I was just trying to stay alive. And you kind of barely have to, like... I think he lost about that much of health. I ran around the whole thing trying to just stay alive. And I did fine. But man, that was crazy. We did it. Yay, we did it. That wasn't too bad at all. That was fun. It only took me an hour, 16 minutes for the fourth stream. It took me like 2 hours, and that's just because I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, please. Well, we did it. It's kind of Yeah, well, anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. This was map 34, D Machine. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.